Welcome to our guide on hearing impairment in children. Today, we're going to delve into a critical issue that affects many young lives: the inability to hear sounds to their full extent. From slight difficulties to profound deafness, hearing impairment can dramatically influence a child's ability to communicate, learn, and engage in social activities. Early detection and intervention are not just helpful, they are fundamental to ensuring these young ones can reach for the stars and achieve their full potential. Let's embark on this informative journey together, understanding the early signs, causes, and effective interventions that can make a world of difference. Join us as we explore how to recognize, diagnose, and support children facing hearing challenges, delivering a message of hope and empowerment. Stay tuned as we unravel the complexities of hearing impairment and the strides we can make in ensuring every child's voice is heard. Parents and caregivers may wonder, what are the early signs of hearing impairment? Keep an eye out for a baby who doesn't startle at loud noises or a toddler who doesn't respond when called by name. These subtle hints might be dismissed as mere inattentiveness, but they could be the first indicators of a hearing problem. As these children grow, their speech and language may lag behind their peers. A limited vocabulary, unclear speech, or difficulties in putting sentences together are notable signs, and they're often sources of distress for the child trying to communicate. Furthermore, it's critical to pay attention to a change in academic performance during the school years. Is the child struggling to follow along, not answering questions, or becoming socially distant? These could be the silent whispers of a potential hearing issue, calling for a closer examination and possible evaluation. Why are some children born with or develop hearing impairments? Genetics play a leading role, as hereditary conditions passed through generations may manifest in the form of hearing difficulties. If there's a high story of hearing loss in the family, this information is crucial in managing the child's auditory health. Moreover, infections either in the womb, like cytomegalovirus, or early childhood illnesses such as meningitis, can damage the intricate workings of the ear or the nerves associated with hearing. Preventative measures like prenatal care and vaccinations are thus pivotal in safeguarding against infections that can lead to hearing issues. Then there's the risk of exposure to loud noises, either through a one-time event or prolonged periods in noisy environments. These sounds can irreparably harm a child's sensitive hearing system. Teaching children about hearing conservation and protecting them from high-decibel sounds are key steps that should be taken seriously. Diagnosing hearing impairment begins with the very first cries of a newborn. Hospitals typically conduct hearing screenings before babies are discharged. If a potential concern arises, further tests are lined up to confirm any hearing loss and assess its severity. For older kids, behavioral audiometry can shed light on their ability to hear across different sounds and volumes. This involves watching their responses to auditory cues. On the frontier of infant and toddler diagnosis, we have otoacoustic emissions and auditory brainstem response tests, both non-invasive and can even be done while the child is resting. These tests are incredibly telling, measuring the inner ear's responses and the activity of the auditory nerve, offering an invaluable peek into the world as heard by the child. When it comes to interventions for children with hearing impairments, technology and therapy pave the way towards a better quality of life. Hearing aids and assistive listening devices can amplify the world for a child, allowing them to pick up on sounds previously lost to them. But it's not just about having the device, it's about finding the right fit and keeping it in tip-top shape with the help of an audiologist. In cases of severe to profound hearing loss, cochlear implants might be the key to unlocking the sounds of life, bypassing damaged areas and directly stimulating the auditory nerve. Language and speech therapy, along with supportive educational strategies and personalized education plans, equip these children with the skills they need to communicate effectively and succeed academically. A child's emotional world and their ability to interact socially can be deeply influenced by hearing impairment. Feelings of isolation or difficulty making friends are common, but they need not be the norm. By fostering inclusive settings where these children can engage with their peers, we nurture their social skills in an environment brimming with support. Their cognitive development, particularly in language and learning, also faces hurdles. Early intervention, however, can smooth the way, ensuring they aren't left behind in the academic race. Inclusivity in education isn't just a benefit, it's a necessity, teaching all children the power of diversity and acceptance from the outset. Families of children with hearing impairment often feel overburdened when navigating a maze of healthcare and educational resources. It's vital for parents to connect with local support systems, be it healthcare providers, schools, or groups, to lighten the load and manage their children's needs more effectively. Community advocacy groups are beacons of shared experiences, offering emotional sustenance and practical counsel. Through these alliances, families learn to champion the rights of their children with strength. And let's not overlook the children themselves, who, with encouragement, can become powerful advocates for their own needs. Imbuing them with knowledge and confidence about their hearing impairment equips them to stand tall and independent, ready to conquer every challenge. In wrapping up our guide on hearing impairment in young ones, one message stands out: vigilance is your ally. Parents and caregivers must keep watch for the slightest concern, never hesitating to seek professional guidance. Proactive measures, such as regular hearing checks and swift action when doubts arise, pave a path of empowerment for these children. By ensuring a foundation of support for their developmental journey, we build a bridge towards a future filled with confidence and hope. Let's not walk but march forward together, united in compassion and determination, creating a world where every child, hearing impaired or not, has a place to shine. This is a collective drive towards a horizon where inclusiveness is the norm, and every child is given the wings to soar to their greatest heights.